Joining us now from Los Angeles, attorney Gloria Allred, and also in L.A., Jeff Czech, who is Nadya Sulemon's attorney. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning, Harry.
Jeff, let me start with you. What is your client's primary complaint about these caregivers?
Well, Harry, let me say right now, first of all, that Nadya has nannies that are helping her out. She does not need the nurses. Her primary concern with AIW was that basically AIW was sort of this Trojan rocking horse, if you will, that was sent into her house, and out popped the nurses, and they were never.
So you really think they're
side.
trying to set her up?
Well, they're not on her side. And the whole thing started with the complaint to Child Protective Services, and I don't think it got any better.
All right, let's go over to Gloria Allred, because Gloria, even before these children came home, you filed a complaint, was concerned about the welfare of these kids. Is it not possible that they may have poisoned the water for this whole thing?
Only if you don't care about protecting the children, because the original complaint was because her own mother had said that Nadya was not capable of caring for 14 children by herself. And even Nadya has conceded that.
Well, were these nurses sent in then? Let me ask this question.
Then we gave her the appropriate support.
Were these nurses sent in there to keep an eye on her so that you could have information in order to wrest control of these children away from this woman?
No, these nurses were there to support Nadya. These are trained pediatric nurses who have just tremendous experience with high-risk infants, premature infants, and they were there to try to help her, to support her. And they, you know, Jeff is right. They weren't there for her. They were there to protect the children and to guide her and know how to become involved with them. And we hope and we wanted her to succeed. But unfortunately, you know, how can she be succeeding, Harry, if she rarely comes in to even feed the babies, except when the cameras are rolling, or doesn't change them and burp them and love them and bond with them and bathe them?
Jeff, is this true? Is this true? Is Nadya just not present for these children?
Of course it's not true, Harry. First of all, these nurses are professional nurses. Nadya has no problem with the nurses themselves taking care of the infants. And since the nurses are there, Nadya was able to have a little bit of free time. That's why the nurses are there, so they can help her out with the babies.
So is it about free time, or is it about trying to nurture these children?
Well, she's doing both. She's taking care of the babies with the help of the nurses, and now with the help of very well-trained nannies.
All right, Gloria, let me ask you this. Just from the window that was open when your angels in waiting were actually able to observe these children and Nadya together, are these kids going to be okay?
Well, we were concerned about endangerment, and apparently Nadya does not understand that a nurse is a legally mandated reporter. That is, a nurse is required by law, Harry, to report to the authorities, the Child Protective Services, if they believe a baby or a child in their care is endangered, at risk of harm, neglected. They have to report that. And, you know, I don't know why perhaps Nadya wants to cover this up, doesn't want them to be able to speak publicly about what has happened or to the authorities. This is what they are required to do, because they are the voice, they are the ears of these babies, and they need to be able to protect them.
This is a very sad story. Gloria, thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate your time this morning. Thanks so much. Up next.
Thank you.